It begins like a quiet storm, the kind you sense long before the thunder cracks across the sky. In the majestic corridors of Denmark's royal palaces, among the age-old tapestries and polished marble floors, a drama has been playing out behind gilded doors, one that has captured the attention of a nation and the curiosity of the world. At the heart of it stands a woman whose reign has defined a generation, Queen Margrethe II. A monarch of intellect, artistry, and strength, her long tenure has not only shaped modern Denmark but has also weathered storms that would have crushed lesser thrones. But now, the crown has shifted, and with it comes a wave of change, both hopeful and uncertain. Queen Margrethe has reigned since 1972, becoming the longest-serving monarch in Danish history. Her abdication earlier this year, announced on New Year's Eve, stunned the world, not just for its rarity but for its symbolism. After more than half a century of unwavering duty, she stepped aside for her son, Frederik, to lead the nation into a new royal era. Yet beneath the surface of this historic transition lies a tangled web of personal struggles, public controversies, and deeply emotional family dynamics. Margrethe was no stranger to controversy during her reign. From navigating the changing political landscape of Europe to redefining what monarchy means in a modern world, she always stood with dignified poise. But perhaps the most testing moments were not those played out on the international stage, they were the deeply personal ones. The fractures within her own family, quiet at first, eventually gave way to very public cracks. The most visible sign came in 2022 when she stripped 4 of her grandchildren, the children of Prince Joachim, of their royal titles. She cited a need for modernization and simplification of the monarchy. But the decision sent shockwaves through the family. Prince Joachim, her youngest son, voiced his pain and confusion in public. His children were blindsided. The move caused an estrangement that no one could ignore. Behind palace walls, Queen Margrethe bore the weight of criticism and heartbreak. In public, she maintained her regal calm. In private, there were reports of strained conversations and emotional distance. The nation watched as a once unified royal family appeared divided. Prince Joachim and Princess Marie relocated to the United States shortly after, deepening the geographic and emotional rift. It was a royal wound not easily healed. Now, all eyes are on King Frederik X. Ascending to the throne not just as a monarch but as a son and brother inheriting a divided house, Frederik faces a challenge that no coronation speech could address. His reign does not only involve diplomacy or tradition, it involves healing. As Denmark's new king, he seems determined to reconcile the past and reunite his family. Known for his quiet strength, his athletic spirit, and his devotion to Queen Mary, Frederik is approaching his kingship with a vision of unity. He has witnessed the rift between his mother and his brother. He has seen the pain in the eyes of his nieces and nephews. He knows that a strong monarchy starts with a strong family. Since his accession, King Frederik has made symbolic gestures toward reconciliation. Reports suggest he has reached out personally to Prince Joachim, seeking to rebuild their fraternal bond. There have been hints of warmer communication, of bridges being cautiously rebuilt. While official appearances remain limited, the tone has shifted, from silence to possibility. Queen Mary, too, plays a crucial role in this transformation. As the first Australian-born queen in Danish history, she understands the power of bridging worlds. Her steady presence beside Frederik has long been a symbol of balance, empathy, and compassion. Behind the scenes, insiders suggest she is an emotional anchor for the royal family, gently nudging toward healing without ever overstepping her role. Meanwhile, Queen Margrethe, now styled as Her Majesty Queen Margrethe, remains a towering figure in the background. Though no longer on the throne, she is still a powerful symbol of continuity. Her love for her family, despite past decisions, remains evident. In recent months, there have been subtle but telling signs that she may also be seeking reconciliation. Her public statements have grown softer, more reflective, even tender. But the road ahead is long. Rebuilding trust within the royal family will not happen overnight. The Danish people, known for their emotional restraint but deep loyalty, have shown both support and concern. Many sympathize with Queen Margrethe's choices, understanding the necessity of modernizing an ancient institution. Others stand with Prince Joachim, empathizing with the personal toll such decisions bring. What is clear is that Denmark remains invested, not just in the crown as a symbol, but in the people who wear it. King Frederik's reign is only just beginning, but it carries the weight of generational healing. Beyond the palace gates, there is hope that he can be the king who repairs what was once broken. There is hope that he will lead not only with duty, but with heart. Royal watchers point to recent family gatherings, small, tentative steps that suggest the frost may be thawing. A birthday call, a shared message, a nod in a speech. These gestures, though seemingly small, hold enormous meaning in a family where silence has often spoken louder than words. Some say Frederik was always the peacemaker. Even as a child, he was the one who smoothed tensions, who sought common ground. Now, as king, that instinct could define his reign. Not with dramatic declarations, but with steady, consistent love, for his country, and for his family. And the world is watching. In an age where monarchies are often questioned, challenged, and even dismantled, the Danish royal family stands as a symbol of balance. But that balance is fragile. It is not enough to preserve tradition, it must evolve with integrity. King Frederik knows this. He has lived it. He is not just a king by birth, but a man forged by decades of observation, by the grace and missteps of those who came before him. As the months unfold, more signs may emerge, perhaps a joint appearance with Joachim, perhaps a family photo that tells 1,000 words. Or perhaps, simply, a quiet understanding that unity has returned, not because of crown protocol, but because of forgiveness. One thing is certain, Denmark is entering a new era. One shaped by legacy, yes, but also by emotion, resilience, and the power of healing. King Frederik carries the crown not just on his head, but in his heart. And the choices he makes in these early days may define not only his reign but the future of the monarchy itself. Queen Margrethe once said that being a monarch is about service, not self. Frederik seems to understand that, deeply. But he also seems to know that service begins at home. Before he can serve a nation, he must mend his family. Before he can stand tall as king, he must bring those once distant back into the circle. The world may marvel at the jewels and ceremonies, but the real crown is forged in compassion. And if Frederik succeeds, if he can bring unity where there was once division, he won't just be remembered as Denmark's king. He'll be remembered as Denmark's healer. What do you believe will define King Frederik's legacy, duty, or reconciliation? Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment to let us know your thoughts on the Danish royal family's future.